Alright, y'all, I'm reacting to another video. This video is from Naruto Explained, aka Kryptonian, saying pretty much like a goat of the Boruto slash Naruto community in terms of like YouTube. This guy's work ethic is absolutely insane. Literally uploads like once or possibly even twice a day. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to upload every single day for the longest, ever since I created my channel. I think the most in a month I probably uploaded was like 20, 23 videos, something like that. But this guy right here, yeah, bro, I'd be surprised if he ever goes under 30 videos a month. This guy's incredible. And not only that, this guy knows a lot of stuff about Naruto. I mean, this guy's like work ethic wise, bro. This guy's literally Naruto, bro. Literally Naruto. But we're gonna get into the most dangerous S rank jutsus ever created in Naruto. It's gonna be interesting, dog. Let me see what my man's got to say about this. Yo, the intro fire, bro. I gotta point out, my man's intro is absolutely fire.
When it comes to extremely broken jutsu in the Naruto universe, many fans will agree that the Flying Raijin is one of the jutsu that absolutely needs to be in the top 5. Originally
Definitely.
created by Tobirama Senju, 46 years after Tobirama would use a variation of the jutsu to kill Madara's younger brother, Izunu Uchiha, Minato Namikaze would display a master of the jutsu
original
to the
Donald
point where
Trump.
he would be given a do not engage order during the Third Great Ninja War. However, one request that I've gotten quite a bit on this channel is to do an explanation on what the Flying Raijin is and go in detail about it. So in today's video, we're going to take a very deep dive into the Flying Raijin, and if this video hits 1,000 likes, then I'll make a video breaking down every Flying Raijin jutsu that was ever created, and there are a lot of variations of this jutsu. So if you want to see that, make sure you smash the like button and I'll get to working on that video. So starting things off,
To be honest, bro, when I thought about the Flying Raijin, I always thought of, why no one else like really tried to replicate this move, especially Naruto. A lot of people thought that Naruto was gonna eventually have this Flying Raijin like completely down pat, especially during the war arc when Naruto was looking a lot like Minato, and even in Naruto right now, even in Boruto right now, Naruto just does not have the Flying Raijin. I don't know if it's because the Flying Raijin is just difficult to have. Maybe it has something to do with like a Kekkei Genkai or something like that. I know obviously it's not a Kekkei Genkai itself, but maybe Minato had something special that he was like one of the elite ones at it, and especially the second Hokage Tobirama as well. I don't know. Maybe my guy can explain it, bro. Hopefully I get an explanation.
By the history in the Naruto universe, there have only been 5 confirmed users of the Flying Raijin.
See,
those
5, bruh.
Tobirama Senju, Minato Namikaze,
I only know those
Genma,
two. I only
the
knew
very
those
same
two.
Genma that we saw
Genma?
in the tuning exams when Sasuke fought against Gaara, and
Huh?
Genma's other 2 members who served as a part of Minato's personal bodyguard squadron. We know from the statement that Genma's team made during the Fourth Great Ninja War that there's a pretty substantial amount of chakra that's required to pull off just the basic level of the jutsu. In the war arc, it took 3 people to pull their chakra together
YouTube by
basic
putting that up there.
teleportation, which makes you view the way that Minato and Tobirama spammed the jutsu as being quite impressive. Now, in order for this jutsu to be used, the wielder has to lay down their jutsu formula on a target. Once the user marks a target, the person
Bro, on
under
me he
most
said 5
circumstances
people. Where's the 5th? Where's the 5th? Now I'm wondering, bro. Where's the 5th? Maybe he said it and I'm just a bad listener, bro. But to be honest, I never really knew of anybody else other than Minato and Tobirama, bro. That's something I ain't know, bro. I gotta rewatch Naruto or something like that.
Is marked for life. Even after the person dies, the marker never vanishes from their body. However, there are 2 known exceptions to this rule, and like Itachi said during the war arc, every jutsu has a weakness, and so this is going to be the only weakness of the Flying Raijin. So the first time where the jutsu formula can come off is when a person with the sealing formula has a biju sealed inside of their bodies, and the second time is when a biju is extracted from the bodies of the person with the marker on it. While it's never confirmed, based on this info, it's safe to assume that the massive sheer volume of chakra that a biju possesses that's being sealed into a target is going to be used in overriding the jutsu sealing formula. However, that's not to say that a Jinchuriki can never be marked by the jutsu, because Minato built his seal into Kushina's own seal so he could teleport to his wife's location at any given time. You would think a jutsu like this that allows you to teleport to any given time at any given seal that you have placed would have a limit on how many seals you can place at a given time. However, the truth of that...
But wait a minute. Like, imagine if you in the trenches, bro. Imagine if you in the trenches fighting against Minato, you feel me? You, your squadron, Minato and his squadron. Minato mark you. He mark you with one of these things, bro, and now you trying to figure out how to get that mark off of you, because if you don't, you about to get clapped in a couple of seconds, bruh. How you going to tell me that the only weakness is if you have a tail beast inside of you, or you get a tail beast seal inside? Like, what if I'm not a Jinchuriki, bruh? What if I'm not a Jinchuriki and I'm in the trenches against Minato, bro? It's just over. I guess what I said, run on sight when you see Minato. If you guys don't remember, Minato literally had a run on sight mark on him. But if Minato was this insane, and of course Toriyama was that insane, Toriyama wasn't necessarily that insane in regards to the other Hokage, but he was still an elite ninja. Why wasn't the other two ninjas that good? Maybe they just didn't have the chakra for that. I don't know.
Is absolutely no. So the number of seals that can be deployed is strictly up to the user, which is why Minato spammed it using shadow clones and throwing multiple kunai around the battlefield. While the untrained eye might call this an extremely fast body flicker, which has been done in the past, and just to explain the difference, a body flicker is simply high-speed movement. However, the Flying Raijin is more than just moving at a super fast speed. A master of the Flying Raijin enters into a void that exists in the center of a space-time area. They are instantly teleported to the Jutsu seal of their choice, and the distance doesn't matter, so the arrival is immediate. So, however, the Flying Raijin wouldn't be so deadly if it was just the Jutsu seals you had to worry about. So think of it like this: if that was the case, if Minato threw a bunch of marked kunai around the battlefield, you could just memorize them like the Raikage attempted to do, or you could just use a massive water release to wash away all of the kunai, and then you have the problem solved, right? Well, the answer is wrong. So we also know from the manga that shadow clones can be used to teleport the user, and we know this around chapters 638 to chapter 640 of the Naruto manga. We also know that anything that the user's chakra is linked to can also be used as a lightning rod of sorts to attract the user to wherever they teleport. However, there is a drawback to using this method, as shown when Minato fought against the QB. So the larger the object is, the more chakra that's going to be required to teleport the target, which is why Minato was so gassed after teleporting the entire QB, which hadn't had his chakra split in half yet.
Yo, keep it a G, bro. I never really noticed that, dog. I never really noticed Minato having like a lack of chakra after using the body flicker. He just said it's not a body flicker, but you guys know what I'm talking about, the teleportation. I just automatically thought, because Minato was in the trenches versus Obito, and now he got to fight against Karma, I thought automatically he was going to be a little bit gassed because of that. But now I kind of get it. To be honest, I didn't even really think I didn't even really think the Flying Raijin took that much chakra to actually use, which is absolutely insane. I thought it was going to be like similar to like a summoning jutsu or something like that. If you guys do recall, like summoning jutsu, they don't really take that much chakra up. It's just like a simple thing. So I'm guessing this right here is completely different from that. Now, he didn't necessarily mention summoning jutsus in regards to Flying Raijin, so I'm guessing it's going to be completely different than that. I don't know. That's something I know.
It's a stronger version of the QB than you actually saw Naruto using in the war. Now, another thing is that the Flying Raijin can be used to teleport other objects as well as other people without actually having to teleport the user themselves. So we saw this when Tobirama teleported Sasuke to Naruto after Sasuke got his Rinnegan. The reason why Minato was given a do not engage order during the Third Great Ninja Wars because it was revealed in Naruto Data Book 2 that the Flying Raijin was basically a death sentence once you were marked with it. Anyone marked by the Flying Raijin can't realistically hope to fight back. The user can strike you before you're able to react, and if you run, you'll be cut down by the user. Now, if you're someone like Killer B who has extremely quick reflexes, then you might be able to fight the user off, but then the user can use it in a defensive method by simply teleporting away and spamming the jutsu in a defensive manner to wait for an opening to attack. Minato was called the Yellow Flash because the guy spammed the jutsu so much during the Third Great Ninja War that it felt like he was at every location on the battlefield, while many
I can't fight Minato, bro. You can't, bro. It's not even the fact that it's not even the fact that Minato would hit me, bro. It'll be the fact that I couldn't hit this man, bro. Not only was he elite in speed, but he also had this Flying Raijin. Like, when you think, like, you like millimeters away from connecting to this man's jaw, he just flicks away, bro. Like, imagine. And there's only one quote unquote weakness that has something to do with being a Jinchuriki. Like, all right, bro, keep it a G, bro. It's over, bro. I might as well just pack it up. That's why I understand why he had a run on site, or he had a do not engage order on him, bro. Keep it a G. I wouldn't engage with Minato either, just off of my sheer mental health.
Let's hype up Minato's mastery of the jutsu, which is very well deserved. Don't get me wrong, that's very well deserved, since even Tobirama Senju once said that on more than one occasion that Minato's mastery of the Flying Raijin far exceeds his own skill. However, that's not to say that Tobirama's a slouch with the jutsu either. I know a lot of people like to beat up on Tobirama, and when I did my Tobirama 2 power video, a lot of people in the comment section threw a lot of shade at Tobirama, so it's time to put some more respect on Tobirama's name. So underrated usage of the Flying Raijin that Tobirama was able to do was around chapter 641 of the Naruto manga. You had a moment where Tobirama as an Edo Tensei who wasn't even at full power was able to use the Flying Raijin fast enough that he directly intercepted a truth-seeking ball and teleported back to Obito, talked some trash, and did so all while the truth-seeking orb was in mid-detonation. However, that's gonna be it
That's
for my
tough.
video
I ain't gonna
today.
lie. I ain't gonna
So
lie.
how did you guys feel about the
Oh, let me hit my man's closing
Raijin?
questions.
And as a bit of a reminder, if we can hit 1,000 likes, I'll promise to make a video that goes in detail breaking down every single Flying Raijin jutsu that was ever created. But as always, guys,
That's fire, bro. That's fire. To be honest, I'm gonna keep it a G with you, bro. I don't respect Tobirama as a ninja. Keep it a G. I think Tobirama was good for what he was. I think his Flying Raijin was definitely more powerful than the Flying Raijin that we did see from the other two that would supposedly had the Flying Raijin as well. I just don't necessarily think his Flying Raijin compares anywhere close to Minato's, and thus I just really don't even register him in comparison when it comes to Flying Raijin. But I learned a lot from this video. Keep it a G, bro. Now here's the thing, bro. It's just I can't see myself fighting against Minato like I told y'all before, bro. It's just for my mental health, bro. It'll be completely crazy, and I think it's just because of this Flying Raijin. Now, I really, really wanted Naruto to get Flying Raijin, bro. Especially now when he does not have the QB, bro. When Naruto does not have the QB, and you just imagine Naruto with all the abilities that he has already, plus the Flying Raijin. I could just imagine Naruto just Naruto just teleporting the Rasengan into somebody's chest, bro. Just imagine, man. Oh man, bro. Oh man. All right, but let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. And again, this video came from my guy Naruto Explained. Show him some love. My man's asked for 1,000 likes. He got 17,000, bro. Literal GOAT status. But let me know what you guys think. It's me, your boy, and we out.